Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking my chicken breeds. Just a quick disclaimer, this is just my opinion. It's not based on every single breed in the world. It's just the breeds that we have owned or we do own right now. But if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe and turn on the post notifications so that you're updated when I do upload another video. And let's get on with the video. Okay, so number one on my breed list is the white Cochin. As you can see, she's super fluffy. The reason she makes the top out of all the breeds, which we do have 19 different breeds, she makes top because she's just the sweetest. She's super fluffy, like look-wise, she's like really pretty, and she's just super gentle. But moving on to number two. Okay, so this is number two. This is a silver-laced Wyandotte. We actually have two of these. She makes number two just because mainly her appearance. Her appearance is super pretty. She's kind of loud. She just has a really pretty appearance, and they're just gentle overall. And as she bites me, they're just very sweet chickens. But moving on to number three. Her pretty.
Before we move on though, we've got some stalkers.
Yeah. So this is number three. This is our Bluekakumaran. We got her from Myers Hatchery. She makes top three just because her egg colors are super pretty. She's got a dark brown egg, which I'll insert a picture. But she just lays a really pretty dark brown eggs. And they're just sweet chickens too. We're pretty sure she's top of the pecking order, but she doesn't really cause any problems within the flock. But she's got some really pretty coloring. Now for number four. So this is our buff Brahma. We have two of these, and she is number four. She is super fluffy, and her feet has fluffy feet. She makes four. She's on the top just because they're normally sweet chickens, calm, not really big problem causer in the flock. As you can see, I can really hold her. She did flap a little bit. But yeah, and they've got super pretty coloring. Brahmas actually come in multiple different colors, so it's not just the buff Brahmas. But moving on to number five. So this is our black Sumitra, and if you just come up closer, she is number 5 on the list. She's got really pretty coloring green and a super black head. They're also known for their super long tail feathers. She makes basically number 5 because it's quite noisy. She makes number 5 because she's just really cute, pretty, and they're pretty easy keepers if you know how to contain them.
Sometimes you even forget about them.
Yeah, and they're just really small. But moving on to number 6, all of the chickens are... So this is number 6, our Lavender Orpington. We only have one of these. Her coloring is just super pretty, and she's pretty gentle. It was kind of really hard to rank the chickens. I just had to pick. But again, she's a calm chicken, pretty mellow, and yeah, she's just really pretty gray. Moving on to number 7.
Okay.
Okay. So this is number 7. She is our black Jersey Giant. And some people might ask, how do we tell the black Sumatras, the black Jersey Giants, and the trying to remember.
Black Australorps.
Black Australorps. Well, if you look, Dorito does have a lot more green on her. Sorry, one of our chickens just escaped. She has a lot more green. She just made number 7 because black Jersey Giants are known for their good egg production and just super pretty coloring. And she's a pretty mellow chicken, sweet. Most of our chickens are pretty sweet and mellow. There's a couple that will bite you. But moving on to number 8. So this is number 8 on our list. She is our black Australorp. And as I was saying, see, she doesn't have as much green as our Jersey Giant. She's quite a crazy chicken. She'll run around and it's hard to catch her. She's also very noisy, but in general she's calm. Once you have her, she doesn't cause any problems. She was actually one of our chickens that got picked on a lot in the beginning, so it was probably just our flock, but that's something to keep in mind. Moving on to number 9 though. This is number 9. She is our Barovelder. We do have 2 of them. She is quite a crazy chicken. She runs around everywhere. It's kind of hard to catch them. They're pretty fast. Especially Pikachu. This is Snickers, but Pikachu, we could never catch her. She's also noisy, but again, they don't cause problems in the flock. We've never really had any problems with these chickens. But moving on to number 10. So this is number 10. She's our blue red-laced Wyandotte. She is super pretty coloring too. She doesn't cause any problems either. None of our chickens really cause major problems with the flock. Some of them are a little bullyish, like they bully people. But yeah, the only reason she's a little bit lower on the ranking is just because I like her coloring, but she's not my favorite out of all of them. Doesn't mean I don't like her though.
She's one of my favorite.
Yeah, she's pretty though. Okay, this is number 11. She is our blue Splash Andalusian. I don't know how to pronounce them. That's why I'm going to be putting the names up at the top. But she's a bully. This is one of our major chickens that cause problems in the flock. Her and Bamboo, which are the same breed, will sit by the door and peck the other chickens as they come in at night. And she'll peck our fingers and stuff and go after our feet. So she's kind of a bully. She's up there though because I really like her coloring and her tail feathers are long. And she's a pretty social chicken. So if you like a really social chicken, this would be a good pick. But if you don't like chickens that bite you, I would not recommend this breed whatsoever. Right,
Paige really likes the combs too.
Yeah, they also have big combs. I like chickens with big combs. If you've ever like felt a chicken with a big comb, it's so funny. So number 12 on the ranking is our golden laced Wyandotte. She's super pretty. She's not a very social chicken, I've noticed. She kind of keeps to herself almost, but she does, she's pretty calm. She doesn't cause any problems within the flock. But moving on to number 13. So this is number 13. This is our Will Summer. She was the one who was being really loud in the beginning. But she's number 13. We had a really hard time figuring out her breed, but she's just lower in the ranking because she's not the most prettiest chicken ever, but she is still pretty in her own way and super loud. But moving on to number 14. This is number 14. She is our Golden Comet. We actually have 4 of these. Again, she's not the most prettiest chicken, which is why she's below her, but they do have good egg production. So if you're more for just wanting to get a chicken with good egg production and finding one that's really easy, she's really easy to find, these types of breeds. But yeah, number 14. She is a pretty yellow though. Moving on to number, so this is number 15. This is our Rhode Island Red. She's really pretty. They do have pretty coloring and she does have black tail feathers and they do give good egg production. No problems in the flock. Again, she's just lower just because, again, the coloring. But I still love her. She's pretty. We're at 16. This is our Isa Brown. We do only have 2 of these. Again, they're similar to the Golden Comets.
The reason we tell the difference is their neck.
Yeah, they don't have as much white. But yeah, she's a pretty good chicken. Again, doesn't really cause problems. Kind of just fits in. And a super easy chicken to just find the breed if you need it. But super loud and social. Okay, this is number 17. This is our Buckeye. We do have 2 of these. The only reason she's down below is because she tends to cause problems with the flock sometimes. She'll like peck the babies and stuff, which again, they're just establishing their pecking order, but yeah, she's pretty chicken. So we're gonna go save her, but moving on to number 18. So this is number 18. She's our Egyptian Famous. The reason she's so low on the thing is because she's super flighty and gets out of her pen, constantly flying away.
She'll jump up on the top of the roof.
Yeah, it's just, that's why she's on the bottom, because she's a really hard to contain in her pen. Even with our fencing. Our fencing is about probably like 5 feet, a little over 5 feet tall, and she still escapes because she finds a way. moving on to our last chicken, number 19. So this is number 19. This is our barred rock, and ironically, she's been with us like the longest. And the reason she's on the bottom so much is because she is super broody. All the time we get the eggs, she still gets broody, like always becomes broody. So that's like one of the biggest reasons why she's on the bottom. And she's also a chicken killer. That is another reason, which I will be making a video on how Hehe killed Bob. But yeah, we're gonna go on to 2 other chickens that we don't know their breeds, so we didn't really rank them. But if the 2 that I'm gonna show you, they would be ranked pretty high if I did know their breed because they're so pretty and stuff. So this is Mocha. We don't know the breed. As you guys can see, you can look at her close. She's super pretty though. My best guess would be an Americana. If we don't get blue eggs, then obviously she's a different chicken. She's pretty calm. She kind of reminds me of Winter, who was one of our older chickens that did pass away. But she's pretty calm, doesn't cause problems in the flocks, never really picked on any of them. But we're gonna move on to our last chicken to show you guys. So this is Coconut, and you might be thinking, well, she kind of looks like Malibu, but not really. She does not have super fluffy feet, and just her kind of feathers are different.
Her stature.
So we don't really know what she is because all the other chickens we were looking at had fluffy feet or not fluffy feet. We couldn't find one that was like her and then non-fluffy feet. So if you guys know her breed, comment down below. But she's super pretty. Yeah. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, this was just my personal opinion on the breeds that we have now. Yours might change. Like I know Kayla's is different from mine. She would rank some higher or some lower. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.